So guys, welcome back to the channel. You see the title. The C30i's Soundcore Anchors, this headset right here. Just pop it open so you know exactly what I'm talking about. I think that these are very good headphones for what they're supposed to do. But unfortunately, there are going to be people out there that purchase these and they'll be disappointed with the quality of sound, or they might be disappointed with a lack of a particular feature. Now, I'm not one of those people where just because I like a company, then I'm not going to tell the truth about their product. And that's what I'm going to do in this video. We're going to go over the good first, the bad, and then the ugly. I'm going to have that all sectioned off for you guys so you can just click on whatever part that you want. So just keep that in mind. Now, with that being said, let's talk about my everyday headset and why it may or may not be good for you. So let's talk about the good things first before all y'all get mad and say, I can't believe you posted this video. But no, it's the truth. I don't want to be honest with the audience. Now, like I said before, this is my primary headset. I have two headsets I use. One is the P30i, it's over here. It has all the features that you need for 50 bucks. And then this is $69. The clips, they cost more because of the design, the ergonomics, whatever. I'm not a technical, nerd, all that stuff. I'm trying to talk to you like a normal person. So I'll leave all the semantics out of the video. I love the design because of the way it fits and feels. No soreness on my ear whatsoever. I don't have any ear fatigue whatsoever. I used to get ear aches depending on the type of earbuds that I used to use, Galaxy Buds, so many different things. It feels like my ear was being pushed open unnaturally when you use other earbuds. Because to be honest with you, I don't think that headphones are really meant to go deep into your ear to begin with because you want to protect yourself. But I'm not your mother and your father. You're old enough to pick your own headphones out. I like the clip design because I wear them throughout my entire shift. I might take them off one time because I forget I'm wearing them, pop them back inside the case, and then 10, 15 minutes later, it'll be fully charged because I barely even used it as is. Just playing light music in the background when I'm talking to people and things, it keeps me calm. That is how I get through work. I know a lot of us work stressful jobs, and this gets me through the day without a problem, and no one questions it. I have not been questioned one time about what these are inside my ears. So there's pluses all around the board. On top of that, it has multi-point. So if you're listening to something on a computer or a tablet, whatever it is, and then your phone rings, it's going to switch over without a problem, seamlessly, by the way, also. So the experience of using these have been very, very pleasant. Now, granted, I do wear these outside. I'll alternate between the two when it comes to like wearing certain helmets outside, because when I wear this, I can play music at a higher octave, and the cars, the rain, whatever it is, the loud noises drown it out. Even though I can still hear the music, I'm not hyper focused on it. So I'm paying attention to everything around me. I commute throughout the city. So that's one of the reasons why I wear it. There are times when I want to be enveloped in music. And that's what the P30i's are for, where I can't even hear a car next to me. But that's not a smart way to move, if we're being completely honest here. And safety first matters. So again, I don't have a bad experience with connectivity issues, Bluetooth, anything like that. I don't have connectivity issues with the quality of sound or how I sound when speaking to people. It's perfectly fine. I like these headphones a lot, but I do have to be honest in the next section, which is the bad, about the parts where it's lacking, and you'll understand what I mean when you actually listen to that. So let me not waste your time. Let's hop over to that section. So the bad is going to be the music quality. Now, the quality of music is perfectly fine on this headset. It's exactly what I would expect from something that has a clip design. I mean, what are you expecting? You're not going to get the big booming bass like beats and different things like that, obviously, because it's an open ear design. There's only so much you can do. Even if they pack the best drivers in the open ear design, sure, it'll make the music sound better. But if you have an earbud directly into your ear, you're going to feel it more. It's going to vibrate through your bones, through your skin. You might even have to clench your jaw depending on how strong the music is. People want to feel music. It moves people, and this doesn't really do that. It's just clips. So if you're listening to rock music, you're listening to rap and different things, yeah, it's going to sound perfectly fine, but it's not going to have that studio quality. It's not going to have that quality with other headsets that you're used to, because the open ear clips are meant for people that want to be able to hear their surroundings. That's why it doesn't have transparency mode. That's why it doesn't have active noise cancellation. It wasn't meant for that. Granted, I do think the price should be 50 bucks instead of $69, $70, because you can get the P30i's for $49.99, and that has Bluetooth 5.4 and everything, and ANC and all those features. So again, I understand the target demographic. The design that you see right here is definitely new compared to like mainstream new. I'm sure they had bone conduction earbuds that were similar to this before, but we haven't seen it like this. And again, I don't know how good the sales are for the clip earbuds, but it's one of my favorites personally. So I do hope they continue this. And outside of that, you may have an issue with touch controls. Now, the thing about the touch controls is that originally when I got the first pair, there wasn't a problem at all. I believe my second pair might be defective, and some of you guys might be going through this process yourself. The defective aspect is very simple. Pause and playing music when both earbuds are inside your ear. You might be hanging up on people by mistake, talking for a couple seconds, and then it's automatically hanging up on you. I've had that problem with this left earbud that you see right here. Now, when I had the white pair, I didn't have that problem, so I'm thinking that it's just a defective pair that was sent to me from Amazon. So what I ended up having to do was go to the settings of the application and turn off all the touch functionality. So that way it wouldn't hang up on people anymore. I did an update, I did everything. Originally, I was going to send it through software support, but to be honest with you, I didn't care that deeply because I don't use the touch controls because they're not exactly comfortable controls to use to begin with. Most touch buttons really aren't that good. Just being honest with you guys. It's not for me. Some phones and some headsets do have very good touch controls that are responsive, similar to like the Galaxy Buds, but that's rare. And I can imagine that the average person isn't using the touch controls, but rather their smartwatch to change music or, their actual device itself, because you could do both with Samsung and Apple. You could just use your crown to change the volume or press left and right on the music player and it'll skip the song. That's what I normally do. So it's not life or death. I'm not here to say that this is a bad product. Please, by any means, don't think that it is. It is my favorite headset that I own. It's not the best sounding one, but it is certainly my favorite just from the functionality and the versatility of being able to not have earaches, wear them for an entire shift at work if I want to, and not even realize that they're on my ears. That, to me, that's very, very important. And I'm sure that's important to a lot of other people because it's not going directly into your ear. So that's the bad. It's good, but then it's bad. You get what I mean. But anyway, let's go over to the next section. So you might be wondering, what could be worse than what I just said? Don't worry, it's not as bad as you think. But I just want to show you the difference between value and what your money can get you. And this is the part that gets me. Even though I love the clip earbuds right here, this is the part where it's kind of hard to justify the price tag when there are better products under the same company that blow this out of the water. So right here, you have the Soundcore clips, $69.99 for these. Eventually, they are going to probably be on sale on Amazon and things like that, but it's a pretty new product. So, hold your horses on that one, probably the holiday season. On the right, these are the P30i. So for the person out there that doesn't like the clip design, you can go with this. So let me just do a little quick comparison for you guys before we deep dive. So this is the clip, never fits directly into the ear. This is the front part, the mics and things. This is the back with the touch controls. And then you have touch controls right here, which you could also turn it off inside the application if you want to. And then you have your traditional rubber tip. Now you may ask, what's the difference? Let me show you something. This has 10 hours of battery life, I believe, 7 hours with ANC on, 10 hours with it off, and 35 inside the case. This gives you 10 hours. You don't have any of those extra features. This has ANC. No. This has transparency mode. No. This has wind reduction setting. Nothing. If you don't know what wind reduction is, that basically allows you to be able to scooter, ride a bike in faster winds. I tried this the other day. 23 miles an hour. Helmet on, just a regular bike helmet. Normally I have a helmet that covers my ears, but I didn't wear it because it was just too hot the other day. And with the wind reduction on, my wife was able to hear everything I said, even with the wind blowing, clear enough where we can have a full conversation from 8th and Market all the way to home, because I ride through Philadelphia. That is a very cool feature. Most headsets don't even have wind reduction. On top of that, the ANC is able to be adjusted in this headset to intense. You could do adaptive like ANCs. You could do a lower version for people that don't want that strong suction in the ear. The point is that this is a very versatile headset. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, this one has multi-point. They both have multi-point. That's what makes it so interesting. This is jam-packed with all the features that all the other headsets, the Beats Solo Buds and so many others, the Google Pixel Buds, most of them refuse to give you the most basic bare bones features. And Soundcore is doing that in multiple packages. So again, what's the ugly aspect? $69.99 $49.99. This is the regular price of $49.99. I got them for 34 bucks on Amazon. This, on the other hand, is $69.99, and you'll probably get it about 49, 50 bucks, 55 or 60, depending on the sale when Amazon has a sale. So again, they're both Soundcore by Anker products. These are the two main headphones that I use for Soundcore. So I'm not mad about the quality for either. This has crazy insane bass, equalizer settings, 3D sound. It has all this stuff that you could turn on and off for $49.99. And then for $69.99, you're just getting clips. There isn't anything special about this headset over here. There's nothing out of the ordinary that's going to be like, oh my God, it's going to blow me out the water. No, the performance, the mic quality, and everything else is worse, in my opinion, on the clips than they are on the P30i's. But this also is a traditional setup where it goes directly into the ear. Some people are trying to avoid that. So I understand if you don't want these for that reason. That's why I say you need to know what demographic you're in before you buy a product. Don't just buy something because it looks cool. It may not perform the way you want it to, and you'll say, I can't trust this company. I can't stand their headsets. No. That's just one bad experience. And to be honest, I don't think you're going to have a bad experience with these. But if you're trying to listen to crunk music, well, you're going to need a regular headset. If you're trying to listen to heavy metal, rock, It All Ends With You, you know, that song from Doom Eternal, these aren't going to perform the way that you want it to. Now, in quiet areas, office buildings, at home by yourself, speaking to people that aren't loud, no backgrounds, cars honking and stuff, yeah, the sound is really, really good on the C30i's. But it's never going to compare to a headset that has rubber earbud tips. And the reason I'm using another Soundcore product is not to shy you away from the company, but to show you there are more affordable headphones that sound better than these. It's just the shape and the look that makes it cost more money. Eventually, when the fad is over of ear clips, it's going to drop in price, and when people are manufacturing new models. But when it comes to this guy right here for $50, and it does everything I told you it does, come on. It's a no-brainer which one you're going to buy if you're not a fan of clips. That's why I say shop around, look around. The ugly part is, again, I think this should probably, if anything, this should cost more than this one, based on the features alone. There is nothing that this has that this doesn't have, outside of the clip design. There is nothing else, but I like them both. And that's the video. So hopefully this informs you about the type of stuff that, you know, I wasn't going to make it a long, super drawn out video, but I also don't want you guys to blindly believe me. I want you to look at other reviews. I want you to check other products out, other Soundcore products, you know, whatever brand you're into, JBL, JLab, doesn't matter to me. They ain't paying me to say this stuff. So it's like, do what makes you feel better about the products that you're used to. But also, if you feel like you're paying too much money for JBLs, which most of y'all are, if you feel like you're paying too much money for skull candies, for the mediocre overall that most of their headsets have, try Soundcore out. It won't kill you. Keep your receipt. Go to Target. Go to Best Buy. You'll be fine. But anyway, like and subscribe like always, guys, and I will see y'all in the next video.